What is up guys, Andy Forrest Team Runner here. Welcome back to another video, and this is week 8 of my 32-minute 10k training series. So welcome back, 3 weeks left. Excitement is just filling me up. I'm really buzzing to get going on this week. As I said, 3 weeks to go this week. I'm volunteering at a race, being a marshal. Next week I have a 5k race, and the week after I have my gold 10k race. So yeah, it's all systems go, and I'm really excited to get this week underway. 40 minutes steady today, so throughout the whole plan it's been 50, but Will's just dropped it this week. I'm not sure how the rest of the week's going to look, but there was a little note to me that said something like quality over quantity. We want to start thinking about Bristol now, which is next Wednesday, so 9 days out. So whether he's now got me focusing on, just as I said, quality over quantity and just starting to drop things back slightly, I don't know. But hopefully all I care about this week is getting a full quota of runs in, unlike last week, and keeping the GoPro charged. So we'll get this one done. Feeling really tired. Pace is nowhere near what it normally is, so this is very much more of a relaxed, moderate effort today, and excited to go tomorrow for the session. So welcome to Tuesday, session day, and yeah, it's 5:51 in the morning. I'd love to say I'm rocking and ready for this one, but I'm just not. But yeah, anyway, yesterday felt a little bit sluggish, but to run 6:40, whatever it was, 7 pace at 138 heart rate, you know, something I could have only dreamed of at the beginning of the block. So we're making really good progress, and as I keep saying, just trying to keep stacking these weeks up. So 3 weeks to go, and yeah, this is one of the last bigger meaty sessions. I'll let Will explain what we've got.
Right then, Mr. Raynar. Firstly, apologies for not getting a video last week. Basically, it was a really busy week for me. It totally slipped my mind. But that's why we plan ahead. It was already in the plan. You knew what you were doing. And you just messaged me through the week. We just didn't get that video out. Anyways, looking on to this week, what's going to be the biggest thing you're looking at is the fact that the session days have been moved around. So as we normally do like the long run big session, that would normally go the weekend, we're going to do a slightly sharper session at the weekend. We're going to move that long run to the Thursday. Why are we doing that? Well, it's because the subsequent week we've got Bristol 5k, but don't tell anybody, because we're trying to hit that one hard and see what happens. But we're just moving stuff around just to make sure you get a little bit of sharpness in and you're not overly fatigued for the coming week. We plan ahead. It's like a chess game over here. Right, so Tuesday, your main session, your big session. 2 times 5 minutes off 90-second rest. 2 by 4 minutes off 90-second rest. 2 by 3 minutes off 90-second rest. 2 by 2 minutes off, you guessed it, it's 90-second rest. This is your kind of 10k pace and getting quicker kind of session. Really cutting down, getting in the groove and making it happen. Your Thursday, your long run session, we're going to start off with 20 minutes steady, a couple of minutes off, getting some strides in, and then we're going to go into a 10-minute tempo off 90 seconds, 2 by 5 minutes off 90 seconds, 2 by 3 minutes off 90 seconds, back into 30 minutes steady. Nothing overly difficult, because again, we're slowly just bringing it down. We're just having a little bit of a reduced week, just so we can get the week after. Saturday, your speedy boy session. Ideally, I'd say get on a track to do this one, but I'm gonna say it's unlikely you're gonna be able to get on a track. So do your best with distances, because otherwise, flat road. Flat road is a really good simulator for a track. So 6-minute tempo, 3-minute recovery. Long recovery, because these reps, they gotta be hard. 800 meters, 3-minute recovery. Yep, you guessed it. That 800 meters is hard as hell. And then 600, 200, 60 seconds after the 60 seconds after the 600, 3 minutes after the 200, 500, 300, 60 off the 500, 3 minutes after the 300 meters, 400, 400, 60 between 400s, 3 minutes after, and then 4 times 200 of 90 seconds. Basically, that first 800, I wanted at 3k pace, quicker than your 5k pace. And then every time we cut down the distance for those reps, they need to get quicker and quicker and quicker. We're probably going to end up with a 4x200, definitely kind of, you probably don't know it, but like 1500 meter pace, maybe even touching on 800 if you can really get going at the end. Go make it happen. You're gonna like smash the speed. Let's see what you've got. It should be a good indicator for Wednesday.
Here we go, the iconic green gate. Oh, you say it's green, it's a bit rusty, but look, that's green. It's becoming like the hard rock that everyone sees and is very famous. Except I'm not kissing that thing. God only knows whose hands have been on that. Let's get the show on the road. Let's go. First of the 5-minute reps. All right, there we go, 2.5 done, 2 5s done, both 5:40s, and now we start to work it down. I don't feel too bad in myself, but a little bit like yesterday, still have that cutting edge today, can't quite move. Could be the fact that it's bloody 6 o'clock in the morning, but either way, let's roll into the 4s. There we go, 4 minutes done. Just a 2x3 and 2x2 to go. So that was okay. Cut those into the 5:30s. The dream now would be 5:20 for the 3s and 5:10 for the 2s, but not sure. Okay, the dream is alive. I think both of those are 5:20. So 2x2 minutes to go. Let's wrap this one up. Done. Although that last rep, that was fast. I think the pace was a bit dubious on that one, but then I'm in the forest, GPS is a little bit sketchy, so yeah, that ended up being pretty decent. I think on a better day, I'd like to have had everything a tiny bit higher, but you know what, you can't have everything, and that ended up being really flipping solid. A really good workout, progressed it, worked into it, and finished quite strong. So I'll take it, I will take it. 15-minute warm down. I'll see you later for an easy. All right then, let's rock and roll. It's Tuesday evening and I'm out here on the trails getting a nice 50 minutes done. I was going to do an hour. I feel very tired. Getting up at 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 7:20, just getting out there. And yeah, it's been a really long day. I don't really have a lot of energy left, to be honest, so I'm just going to enjoy this one. That's all I want to do, enjoy it. I actually forgot to put my heart rate monitor on. I've turned it on now, but I think it's using wrist data, so I'll probably end up making a note of that on Strava, because I like to you know, have the data from the same source every run, and so if I don't, I just like to make a note if there's any anomalies. So yeah, I've tightened the wristwatch up and hopefully it will give me some half accurate data. Anyway, nothing more exciting to report. I'm just going to run 25 minutes out, 25 minutes back, and yeah, it's kind of downhill then uphill on the way out, downhill then uphill on the way back. We'll have a bit of fun. See you on Thursday for the next run. So welcome to Thursday, and Thursday this week is long run day. except compared to last week where I had a midweek long run, I've actually managed to get up on time. Just my alarm went off at 5. I slept until 5:45, but I did get up and I should be able to get the 90 minutes prescribed by the big man done. So yeah, getting out here this morning, doing a cycle track loop, and then we'll tack some on at the end. Speed is hard to come by this week. My long run today is 20 minutes moderate, 6 by 20 second strides, then a 10-minute tempo off of, I think it's off of 90 or 2 minutes or something, and then 2 by 5 and 2 by 3 off, whatever, it's all programmed into the watch, and then 30 minutes moderate at the end. So a little bit of tempo work thrown in there, but I'm just struggling to get up to pace this week. It's been a good week so far in terms of getting the work done, but legs don't want to know. Cumulative fatigue? Maybe, who knows? But we're out here getting it done. So I'm just 3 minutes away from doing the strides and rolling into this. So I'll touch base with you throughout the run and let you know how each tempo section goes. Alright, 10-minute tempo done, and I made it down to Cannock Ponds, where I'm going to do the 5-minute reps, and then I'll do the 3-minute reps on the hill on the way back home. That pace was diabolical, 5:54 or whatever, and I was going downhill for most of it, big downhill. I seem to just have one gear this week in general, so we'll see what happens now. Not sure how much I can pick it up, but see if we can at least get into the 540s. Nope, could not get into the 540s. What a morning. Feel good. Legs just, they got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So 2 by 3 minutes left and a 30 steady home, and these 2 by 3 are now uphill. There we go. Done the 3 minutes. So 90 seconds light jog and then 30 minutes steady home up this hill. It really has been the theme of the week this week, just losing a bit of pop and zip in the legs. I know it's probably fatigue, but I also suppose that's 2 mornings this week where I've come out for a workout and I have fueled, but I fueled on gels rather than real food. So there's a strong possibility it is just a little bit less fuel in the system. Who knows? These are the weeks that make us. Cliche, I know, but just got to keep digging in and keep thinking about that. So I'm going to wrap this one up and see you tomorrow for the easy. So welcome to Friday. We got the long run done yesterday. It's a bit of a slog in the end, and we roll straight into today, a nice 50 minutes easy. And before I tell you about last night and marshalling and how I'm feeling this morning, I want to take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to SOAR Running for sponsoring this week's video. As you guys have been watching the last couple of weeks, they picked up the last half of the training series, and yeah, they're sponsoring me right through until Magor 10k, which I'm extremely grateful for. And with that, if I move here and point up here, you'll see a FOD at 15, a discount code appear, which is 15% off all SOAR Running items. So I'm currently wearing their trail vest, which is a new item for this year. It is incredible. I love it. The zip down front for when it's warm. What a joke. Where's our summer gone? I was about to roll off some spiel about beautiful summer trail running, what's the point? This is ridiculous. Our summer's completely disappeared. But anyway, it's a beautiful vest, and just like all their other kit, it's absolutely incredible. And I'm really appreciative of the fact that SOAR have given up their time to sponsor me and this training series, or the rest of it I should say. So make sure you check out that discount code, check out their products. Absolutely incredible, premium products, premium prices. So hopefully the 15% really helps and you can get a good investment in some running kit. So a massive thanks to SOAR Running once again for sponsoring it. Make sure you use that discount code, and SOAR, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. On to Friday, and easy 50 minutes as I said earlier. So last night had a blast out at Blaisdon at 10k. And when I said I had a blast, I didn't mean I had a run. I marshalled one of our club's 10k events. Great race, challenging 10k. Up first half, down second half basically, and a little bit undulating along the way. And I enjoy doing it. I've done it a couple of times, but last night I always think to myself, I always thank clubs when I go and do races and thank marshals, but I just never marshal myself. So I thought I should get in the mix and go and enjoy myself and support. I love supporting. You've seen a few videos this year of me going to races and either filming or cheering friends on, whatever it might be. So it's great to get out there and do the same again. Great to see so many familiar faces. Massive well done for Stroud for winning the team prize. They had an elite group of runners out there last night, absolutely dominating the race. And Lee stopped for winning it in a crazy mid-33 time. I think it was a course record, if I'm honest, or it's a course record since Forest Athletic Club have been doing the race. So yeah, just a great turnout, a great event, and a massive well done to everyone. Put a bit of a spring in my step this morning. Just great to see so many people out there enjoying themselves, and I'm enjoying myself now. It's the first time this week where I felt a little bit more alive. Legs still feel a bit sleepy, but not quite as much as they have in the first half of the week. So I'm hoping that bodes well for tomorrow's session. We'll see. Stats on screen for today. Let's roll in to tomorrow. And welcome to Saturday. Oh, it is interesting weather today. It's very muggy and humid, but it's not too warm. And we're about to have a storm roll in a couple of hours. So the winds have started to pick up. We're about 15 miles an hour already, which is really frustrating because this is a session that I was really looking forward to this week. Running fast, running hard. Yeah, we'll just give it our best today. I know that one way down the estate is going to be better than the other, standard really, but I can't work out actually if it's a crosswind or not, because coming this way it's not too bad. So we'll see as we get going. Just going to finish this warm up. I'll give you my pre-workout thoughts and a reminder of the workout before we roll in. Right, 15-minute warm-up done, so just going to roll straight into this, but drills and strides first. The wind, interestingly, is flipped. It is hitting me on the way out, which if you've watched these videos for a while, you'll know that it's never that way round. So that means it's going to be in my face for the 6-minute tempo. Plan is 6-minute tempo out, 800 back. So I should have the wind behind me on the way back, and then basically with these session recap, I guess, 6-minute tempo, 3-minute recovery, 800 meters, 3-minute recovery, and then I've got 3 sets of, or 3 blocks, 600, 60 seconds, 200, that's 1 with 3 minutes at the end, 500, 60 seconds, 300, 3 minutes at the end, and then 400, 60 seconds, 400, 3 minutes at the end, and then to finish off 4x200 with 90 seconds. And a lot of these recoveries, on most of it, at the end of each sort of set and movement or whatever, is long. So he really wants me to work these. So it's going to be a hard one today, especially with this wind. It's a bit frustrating, but we'll give it our best shot. And if you've been watching the rest of this week, you'll know that I've really struggled with paces this week. Not sure what's going on, really. I don't know if it's the fatigue, but just really noticed it then on the warm-up. Hips are quite tight, so I'm going to spend a bit of time this weekend after this workout really loosening up the hips. A lot of hip mobility stuff. Glutes are sore as well because I've been doing so many activations to make sure that my glutes are firing, so they're kind of like, they feel like they've got DOMs. So there we go, all the excuses out of the way. Wind, sore glutes, tight hips. Anything else? Can't think of it. Drills and strides. I'm going to roll straight into this. There we go, 5:29 into the wind. Happy, I'll take that. We'll turn around, go and do the 800. .236 of the 800. I pushed hard on that one. Yeah, that was interesting. 2 minutes recovery, and we go into these 3 sets. Okay, 600 and 200 done. 150 for the 600, 34 for the 200. 3 minutes recovery. I really put it in, and that's what I'm trying to tell myself. Use this recovery now to calm down, and these reps, this is where it counts. There we go, second bunch done. 137 for the 500 and 54 for the 300. 2 minutes rest, and then 2 400s to go. .74 and 72. Very happy with that. Can never normally touch those type of 400 times, so yeah, really pleased. 3 minutes, and then we finish it off with 4x2. Done. 34, 33, 33, 31. Great finish. Really happy with that workout. That went way better than I expected, especially considering how bad this week has gone. And when I say a bad week, I've got to clarify that, because I've hit all the runs, I haven't missed anything. It's been one of the highest mileage weeks of the block, and I am delighted, if I'm honest. Another 8 or 9 out of 10 week. Keep stacking those up, you know the drill. I just mean bad as in I've not been able to hit the paces and stuff, but felt a lot more alive today. And I can't praise these Takumis enough. These Takumi Sens are just something else. They are rapidly becoming my favourite shoes ever. They are so light, so fast, so nimble. They give you so much in a lesser stacked and lighter packaged racing shoe. Just there's something else. But anyway, yeah, felt like I was flying in those 200s at the end. Such a wonderful feeling. So yeah, it has been a really good week, and glad to finally get a bit of speed back. So that's it for this week, guys. Bristol 5k on Wednesday next week, and then the week after it's the goal race. So getting to the business end of this training block now. Excited to get these last 2 weeks underway. Weekly stats on screen. And yeah, as I said, another great week. Feeling good, feeling fit, excited, really excited. Hopefully some really good PBs to come later in the year when it cools down a bit. I really hope so. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider giving it a like, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. I'll see you in the next one. Until then.